Hi, y'all. Guess who's back? Y'all have not seen nothing yet. I was gonna play the radio, but it's on commercial. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm drinking cranberry juice with ginger ale, ice, and a cinnamon stick. But right now, I'm about to do a facial, an at-home facial. Save me a couple of bucks from going to the spa. Just had my massage today. Did an exfoliating shower last night. And, yeah, I wanted to talk to y'all about MYOB, mind your own business. When it comes to people who are queer, mind your own business. When it comes to people who want to be identified as a different gender, mind your own business. When it comes to what people want to do with their life, mind your own business. MYOB. Connection may be glitchy because I'm in the back of the house, but we're going to try to make it work. So let's start with the ghetto face show. Got my shaving cream. And then I need my razor. Excuse me. Everything's in here. Got my exfoliating brush. Yeah. Yeah, I just told you I was going to do my facial. You need to use it? Yeah. Alright, big I use back and got my razor. So we'll come back to that. But in the meantime, I can figure. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, I'm talking about. Remember that comment I made? If somebody want to be gay, mind your business. If somebody want to be a crackhead, mind your business. That's the topic. MYOB, mind your own business. So yeah, I see a lot of people online making sly comments about things that don't even pertain to their reality of life. Like when I was identifying as polyamorous, people used to be like, yeah, you're wrong, and that's, you're confused, and all this stuff. It's like, somebody want to be monogamous, be poly, be gay, be a crackhead, be a pillhead, be unemployed, want to be a bum and be homeless. Mind your own business. That's not your life. That's their life. It has nothing to do with you. Like, if you want to, be successful and run a business, that's your business. Just like that person rather not have the responsibilities of daily expenses and daily living and rather live on the street panhandling and stemming for money, then that's their business. Period. So, I'm just tired of people saying shit like, oh, well, I don't understand why I have to use pronouns for this person or that person. Or why this person acts the way they do, don't get a job, don't want to go to school, let them fuck their life up. It's not your job to change people or bend and sway people to your opinion of how life should be lived. Let live and let live. Anybody saying that to you about your men creeping and sneaking on the side with who they know, and you think you the shit and shit like that, and your man is over there creeping or your female's over there creeping on the side and stuff like that, that's their business. It's not my place to it's not my place to be telling somebody, oh, you need to get your life together. If somebody asks you for advice about what they should do with themselves or their life or their ideas for life, that's different. But most of the time, people are not asking for your opinion. They be telling you something, but they ain't asking. There's a difference between telling and asking. Like, sometimes people want to go back and forth with me about a decision that I made for my life. Mind your own business. I'm not asking you for advice. I'm telling you what I did and what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do this. I'm not asking you what to do. So some people be having the game fucked up. But that's their business. You know what I mean? My thing is just mind your own business. Like, people just get so sensitive and too involved with other people's issues and shit. Like, always got something to fucking say. and nobody asked you. If I want to tell my business, or if a person want to tell their own business, that's fine. But what I'm talking about is people who want to tell other people's business. You know what I mean? People who want to tell other people's business. This is the other thing I'm going to use. Feel that here? This is the other thing I'm going to use. So I got my Aveeno shaving cream. Welcome, viewer. I got my Aveeno shaving cream. I got my, this is like a Venus. No, this is Soleil. This is a big 5-blader. I probably should use like a double blade or a 1 blade just for my face, but I like the extra blades. And then I got my Eco Kashnik brush. Kashnik brush. But yeah, mind your own business. I gotta shave my face every day. I'm minding my own business. Why are you worried about my chin hairs? Mind your own business. That's how I be feeling. Like, people be so wrapped up on what other decisions people try to make for their own life when it has nothing to do with you. That's not your life to live. Live and let live. There's a way to associate yourself with people without judging them and without having to agree with their lifestyle. I was just telling somebody about this the other day in my group. You decided that your family was dysfunctional and you decided to distance yourself from your family. That's your business. That's a decision you made. My family's dysfunctional, and I decided to work it out with them and through it with them. We all agreed. My immediate family, that even though we have our past, our history, our trauma and everything like that, it's a form of trauma bonding, but so is a form of not dealing with your family or having relationships with certain people because of a trauma or because they did something wrong to you. You decided not to forgive them or you decided not to move on. That's your business. I decided to work it out with my family. So I was trying to explain that to her, and she thought I was batshit crazy for, you know, having a relationship with my family members, for example. And I'm like, I'm not bad off. Like, you decided not to deal with your family. Welcome, viewer. So that's your business. That's the decision you made. I decided to make it work with my family and respect them and love them and have a social life with my family. That's my business. That's the decision I made. We all made mistakes. I'm not perfect. They're not perfect either. But we all learned to say, hey, we all have our flaws and we still love each other through it and we want to have a relationship, so we're going to work this out and move on. That was a decision I made. If I'm crazy for doing that, why can't I think you're crazy for not dealing with your family? Welcome, viewer. You think that you're better off without your family. That's your business. Mind your own business. I'm not asking you if I should have a relationship with my sisters, even though I'm mad at them. I'm telling you I have a relationship with my sisters, even though I'm mad at them. So, you know, it gets to the point where people don't know their place. You know what I mean? They don't know their place as your friend. They don't know their place as your sister or your wife or your husband or your colleague. Some of them don't know their place. And you got to tell them that. You got to tell them what their place is in your life. Like, I had this one relationship that I was in, and I couldn't, this person couldn't tell me what position or role I played in their life. It turned me off, because I don't want to be in somebody's life taking up space, because then I feel like an obligation or a burden in your life. If I'm not serving a purpose in your life, we're adults. We need a purpose for everything. We need a purpose for buying what we're buying. We need a purpose for what bill we're paying. So it's not like, oh, I'm only friends with you because you always smoke weed with me. Or I'm only friends with you because I can always bump cigarettes off you. That's a purpose too. But keep it real with yourself. Yeah, I'm only fucking with you because you always look out for me. Even if I don't look out for you. Knowing your purpose in somebody's life can make a big difference. But if somebody ain't got no purpose for you in their life, they're going to look at you like an obligation, a burden, or expendable. And I'm none of those things. I have confidence in myself that I'm one of those people that I'm a blessing to be in your life. You mean whether you know it or not. Welcome, viewer. Whether you know it or not. I'm a blessing. I want to be a blessing into somebody's life. I don't want to be a burden or obligation or distraction, or unless I'm a healthy distraction. Gotta make sure I get my money. Okay, so that part's nice. But yeah, like, and then also, like, you got people out here who